Hey, it's Soul, and welcome to a brand new week and a brand new patch coming this week in Warcraft. Hit the like button, subscribe for more of that lovely WoW content, catch me live, and stay tuned for the new Bob track, and let's get ready for the biggest event of 2023. The Trial of Style. An event so infrequent it's criminal, the Trial of Style takes place twice a year, where, for the next several days, transmog costs are at 0, and the Trial of Style opens up, where you show up in a group with 5 other people and are told to dress in a certain theme. Folks eventually pick a winner to get tokens to buy more transmog. Patch 10.0.5 added a bunch of transmog for all armor types, including a round of beanies or toques. Quick shout out to Canada. That event should be active as of this video being out, so it's coming out before the patch, and if you got time, go. Patch 10.0.7 drops this week, as well Twitch drops. Watch me or some other WoW streamer for a total of 4 hours and you will get a disco toy. The promo goes on for a few weeks, starting March 21st at 10 AM Pacific, even though Realms might not even be up until 3 PM of that day. However, I'll still be live when the drops promo starts, so you can hang with me all day, and even get a chance to get a Viridian Phase mount. I got 3 of them, and maybe you'll get one. There's not much actual prep to do for the patch content, but I will at least have you mentally prepared for what's coming in a brief, what the heck do I kind of do sort of guide, so here goes. First thing to do is to get to the new but not new zone. Head to the top of Veldraken to talk to an NPC who will play a clip and then tell you to go north, and hey, you're already at a high elevation, easy peasy. Fly to the location over at the Forbidden Reach and features will quickly open up. There are plenty of quests to complete to get you acclimated and to award boatloads of elemental overflow. That currency is coming back in a big way, and counter to that are new cosmetics that cost way more overflow than normal. There are also dragon riding glyphs to earn, so you can learn how to use air brakes. It's not really the kind of move that you need for dragon racing, but it's helpful when you're cruising around and hunting for stuff. And there's a vault to explore. You can only get so far without special keys that are found outdoors, so I suggest that while you're out there, keep an eye open for rares, because there's a lot of them. And people are going to farm them up for keys and catch-up gear for alts and stones to customize a special ring with, and so much more. One thing we're not absolutely certain of yet are the spawn rates of these rares. I'm not counting on them being super fast, so if you're trying to binge, look in this direction first. Vault exploring is what's going to scratch my itch the most personally. I like fun little puzzles like this where you get to one room to get an item that helps you solve a puzzle in another room so you can get a special thing that'll unlock a doohickey in another room. For the most part, you're doing this for prizes, notably these special stones that can be used to make a ring with some fun and neat effects. From the looks of it, you'll need roughly 30 keys to fully explore one vault. There are several vaults, and the vault changes each week, so there's some soft pressure to explore an entire vault throughout the week, which means a lot of zone exploration. I want to make it clear though that there's no real falling behind here. The ring is for fun, but if you've already got decent heroic or mythic rings, there's no need to drop what you're doing for this ring. A lot of folks are predicting that these rings will get buffed a little bit to make them more enticing, so we'll have to see. As for what to do with these stones and rings, here's the crash course. As said, you're going to be getting them from rares and treasures and from inside the Scarab Vault. There are many different kinds of stones, and you will get copies, so prepare your inventory. Inside the quest hub in the Forbidden Reach is a kind of workshop for your ring where you can customize it and grind unwanted stones down, and with the help of a jewel crafter you can make your ring stronger. My advice is to keep one of each stone that you actually want to have, and then grind the rest down for later upgrades. There's a vendor who sells random stones at the cost of these materials that you get when you grind stones down, but I say don't buy these. Don't waste your mats unless you have other fully upgraded stones and you're looking to power level a new one, which you would buy more rings for more loadouts. That's the bulk of what's going to entertain us as we wrap up Season 1 of Dragonflight, but there are other fun stuff too in this patch. Human and orc fans finally have heritage armor to unlock through a questline once you meet the requirements. If you've completed most of the side quests in the Azure Span, you'll get a quest item in your mailbox that'll let you start repping up with the Winterpelt Furbolg. It's a straightforward grind of gathering and turning in items for rep with some fun rewards and dragon riding appearances to unlock. For the rest of us, there's tons and tons of class changes to go over. The Retribution specialization for Paladins has been removed in patch 10.0.7 and is being replaced with the Retribution specialization. It sounds nonsensical, it's kind of not though. If you have a Paladin, give him a test drive, see how it feels. Comp Stomp is the brawl, making it your best opportunity to farm up starting PvP gear on an alt and not get wasted trying to do it. It's the dungeon event this week, which is a great opportunity to take your revamped specs and fancy rings out for a test drive. Just don't forget to pick up the quest to complete 4 mythic and higher dungeons for a piece of heroic Vault of the Incarnate's loot. And in Mythic Plus World, the affixes are Fortified, Spiteful, and Grievous. Great. As a tank, I love this, because, there might as well be no affixes this week, but I guess the nice thing to do for your team would be to make sure that mobs kind of die close together. That way it's easy to do some light CC on them, and then move ahead to the next pack where Spitefuls are likely to die before catching up to you. But you can always just watch the chaos unfold too, that's alright. 10.1 is making for an impressive first few weeks with raid testing already happening. It makes one think that the patch and season could start a little bit earlier than expected, like towards the middle of May, and the race to World First could end just in time for Diablo 4 to launch. That'll be a fun coincidence, and speaking of Diablo 4, outside of login and queue issues, it's looking to be in a pretty decent state so far. This week is shaping up to be exceptionally busy, even though there's no new dungeon or raid content coming. Should be fun. And I hope you'll join me on stream for the drops and the mounts and good vibes. Please like the video and subscribe to help support the channel. We've got a new beat from Bob, so prepare your cringe. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.
This is a rhyme about Warcraft. It ain't just a raid, it's a little more than that. I'm a challenger worldview. There's more than the game, the 2K, or the top of the charts. There's the land to explore a little more than you asked for. That's why we can fly. Time to Dragon Drive. Helping some folks do some racing, and we can't forget about the big reputation. But there's more to it. We got a new patch and we're gonna do it. The Thunder Ring is gone at the home of the drafter. I heard there's new loot, so yeah, we're going back there. Here's what you do to succeed. Open up the menu, pick the rep that you need. Farm the rep, get the sets, kill the rares. Make a fat ready go, how about the bears? That's it, so 10.1. Don't be a gamer, have fun, stick around, whatever you want, done.